Hey, what's going on? I'm John, and this is John Does Reacts, where we watch anime and other stuff I've never seen before. Today, we're watching the second episode of Death Note. Now, this is a little odd show, but I'm interested to see what is going to happen with these strangely psychotic characters. And I definitely can wait to see that nasty Ryuji, the Shinigami, again. Really not looking forward to that part. So this show is a little difficult. This is the first show that I've run into a ton of... it's only the second show I've done, but I immediately am running into a ridiculous amount of errors, and I had to re-upload the first episode 4 times and re-edit it every single time. I don't know what it is. There's the Japanese television company or whatever. They really don't want even just 10 seconds gets flagged. It was crazy. When I make the videos, okay, how should I put this? When I make these, obviously I try to get the smallest amount of footage shown so that it's fair to the owners of the show and whatnot. I'm not trying to put the whole thing up, but when I do it, I try to make it at least make the episode understandable, and there'd at least be some of a story there. But I can't do that with Death Note. Unfortunately, if it keeps going the way it is, it's pretty much just going to be reactions. And if that's fine with you guys, that's fine with me. So, because, this show is pretty old. Hopefully you guys have seen it. But I'll shut up and let you guys know that, and remind you that this is not a substitute for the original content. Go watch Death Note if you haven't already seen it, because like I said before, this isn't going to make much sense if it's going the same route the first episode did. Let's jump in. Confrontation. This is the same boring stuff at school.
Having finally made his dream a reality, he was overwhelmed, both by the magnitude of his achievement and by the joy and happiness that it brought him.
Talking about himself.
Very well. Absolutely flawless. Very good.
You're feeding that ego.
Well then, we'll leave it at that for today.
Ew. Why is he at school? Oh, I don't like him. Need to have something up over his face.
What are you talking about? Of course I have something to do. Yes.
Kill people?
Something very important.
Somebody stop this guy already.
Why are you working so hard? I have a very small window to write names in this notebook. I only have from when I get home from school until I go to bed. I still need to sleep so I can maintain my average and stay at the top of my class.
He's gonna write names all of this time during...
to affect my health and my mental performance.
I'm already worried about both. The younger
Sorry to interrupt. I know you're
sister?
studying right now.
I'd be careful if I were you. If anyone else touches that notebook you've got hidden in the drawer right now, they'll be able to see me too.
I don't understand. What are you studying?
I don't... Get him out of here. Can we get him out of the room, please? No police station would investigate this.
Murder was still murder. It's still too early to consider these a homicide.
I don't even think they'd be able to notice it. How are they supposed to... How in God's name would you track down that?
If that's the case, it looks as if you'll have no choice but to bring in L.
L? Why does that sound familiar? I've heard that name before.
Right.
Just L.
We don't know L's real name or whereabouts. In fact, we still don't even know what he looks like. However, he's managed to solve every case he's ever taken on.
Okay, we got a Sherlock Holmes guy.
I understand he'll only take on cases that he's personally interested in.
You don't think he'd be interested in that? A case where bunch of bad guys are getting killed by random heart attacks? This is gonna be L, maybe?
Gentlemen,
El has already begun his investigation into these incidents.
That man's the only known person who can contact El. Nobody knows his true identity either.
Okay.
Greetings to all of you at the ICPO. I am El.
Sounds like a terrorist-y kind of guy. No, he's not. He's probably like...
I can't
I
afford
don't
to
know.
carry something this dangerous with me anymore. I don't want to think about it, but if I make one mistake, I might end up killing my own family.
What? Yeah, he's not stable. So no one would just be like, oh man, they're just, my family's getting in the way, I should probably kill them. Oh, it's been really nice not seeing that nasty face for a bit.
Whether the guilty party is an individual or a group, there's a strong possibility that they're Japanese. Why Japan, you ask?
Yeah.
I think I'll be able to provide you with proof.
Why Japan?
After I directly confront the culprit.
Other... Okay, so wait, other notebooks they said in the first episode were other notebooks have been dropped into the human world, they said. So maybe there's records somewhere of people dying in strange ways similar to this. So it's plausible, I guess.
Right here in this drawer.
But it doesn't seem to be particularly well hidden. You left the key in the lock.
Intentionally left the key in the most noticeable place I could think of. I'm guessing that once most people find the diary inside my desk, that'll probably satisfy their curiosity. The real key is this. If you look closely, you'll find that there's a small hole underneath the drawer.
Ah, a fake bottom. Doubt anyone will find it.
This kid...
The way I've got it set up, all the evidence would be completely destroyed. If I'm ever questioned, I'll just say that I was
What the
hiding the real
hell?
diary because I didn't want anyone to see it.
No, that's not something people do.
You're probably the first to have given it this much thought.
You gave
The slightest mistake.
a loaded gun to a potential serial killer. Well, now he just is a serial killer. Gotta admit, though, he's freaking smart. I don't know how he thinks up these crazy things. So specific. 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Criminals are dropping like flies lately. It's a little scary, but at the same time, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, just make sure you don't do anything bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if the police were behind this.
I understand the want for cleaning up the world and, all the horrible people, but no. You don't do that. No.
Websites like this are popping up everywhere lately.
The legend of Kira the Savior.
It looks like that's the name they decided to give me. The media hasn't picked up on it. They're still calling this a succession of unexplained
You
deaths
shouldn't
among
be
the
going
world's
on that
most
site.
hardened
That's
criminals.
possible. They could track that back to you.
The people of the world can already sense that there's something happening.
All the people that go on it.
Most are too afraid to support me as they're worried about what others will think. But on the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing. Maybe people are afraid.
I don't support you. Sorry.
They're forced to hide from an unknown enemy. It's perfect. Everything is going just like I planned.
It's really sick, but it's working, I guess.
We now take you live to the ICPO. I head up an international police task force which includes all member nations. I am Lind L. Taylor,
Is that Al?
otherwise known as L.
Never actually shown his face before, right? Why would he choose to do it?
Maybe he's just real confident about it. What is he gonna do? He said he's gonna call out.
Girls around the world are being murdered by a serial killer. I consider this crime to be the most atrocious act of murder in history. I will not rest until the person or persons responsible are brought to justice. Kira, I will hunt you down. I will find you.
He'll never find me.
I hope he does. I wonder who I'm gonna be rooting for eventually.
You can guess what you hope to achieve. However, what you're doing right now is evil.
I'm the one who will become the god of a new world that everyone desires. All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil. I guess you're just too stupid, L.
It's not his real name. You're gonna... That's not who...
I'll show the world what happens.
He's
when
not
you
thinking
cross
straight.
me.
He can't
The
be.
entire world is watching.
This guy,
L.
or he doesn't know how that this guy's pretty smart. Who's gonna die? Not the real L. Not the real L.
Kira, it seems you can kill people without having to be there in person. Listen to me, Kira. If you did indeed kill Lindell Taylor, the man who you just saw die on television, I should tell you that he was an inmate whose execution was scheduled for today.
Oh man, he's good.
But I assure you, L is real. I do exist. Now, try to kill me.
Ooh. There we go. Couldn't he ask him to go figure out his name?
After all,
I don't know what his...
There are some people you can't kill.
I'll tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Kanto region.
Oh. Freaking genius.
This L guy is pretty good.
Oh. You better step up your game, L. Or Light. We got two... Wait, Light and L?
By far the least serious. Furthermore, this crime was only ever reported inside Japan.
I used that information to deduce this much.
You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long.
Certainly lived up to his reputation.
Yeah.
He proved that Kira exists, that the deaths were murders, and that he is here in Japan.
So fast he figured that stuff out.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you.
Let's meet again soon, Kira.
Oh, you pissed him off. So little happened, but it was so epic.
Sounds interesting.
I accept your challenge, L.
Each of them has to hunt down the other without knowing the other's name or face. And the first one whose identity is revealed will die.
That is really interesting.
I'll hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
Okay. You know, the first episode I wasn't too sure. It was interesting, but it also was, well, not really my cup of tea, normally. But after that second one, I'm in. I want to see him get caught, or maybe he doesn't get caught. I want to see who's gonna win. That is nuts. I can't believe he was able to do all of that in such a tiny amount of time. It's only been probably, I know he said the first episode was like 5 days, so maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know. Either way, that's still really quickly to figure all that out. He's in Japan, he's Kanto region, and that he's not super, doesn't have access to stuff. Man, this is pretty wild. I'm glad I'm watching it. I don't think, I probably never would have watched this, so cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not sure when this is going to go up yet. If you enjoy what we're watching, or if you enjoy what we're putting up, maybe hit that like button so that people can see it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see what stuff comes up. Right now I have videos up every Monday and Thursday. Not so sure when Death Note is going to be yet. It might be one of those, it might be a different day, who knows. I'm excited to see what happens in the next ones, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.